Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on. And every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga twos, man. It's your boy 503 Line back at it again. Much love to the almighty LGBC. This is the early morning hunt, man, brought to you by Houston Hard Hitter TV. In a place to be with 503 Line, man. Post-fight reactions. I want to say this, man. R.I.P. to Marvin Hagler, man. Real talk, man. I really didn't want to believe this. You know what I'm saying? This is a hard pill to swallow, man, for the boxing community. Marvin Hagler was a great, man. Was the greatest middleweight ever. I think right next to, you know, Sugar Ray Robinson, Bernard Hopkins, you know what I'm saying, Roy Jones Jr., but I think Marvin Hagler was the best middleweight. He started out at middleweight, ended at middleweight. I think all these fighters looked up to Marvin. All these come forward pressure fighters that like knockouts and like destroying their opponents and like you know, just an ongoing attack on and just applying ultimate pressure to guys. You think about dudes like Charlo. You think about dudes like Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes looked up to Marvin Hagler. A lot of these guys are saddened that Marvin Hagler has passed. You know what I'm saying? I just, me personally, man, I don't know what to. I don't know how to feel about this one, man, because from what I'm hearing, they saying it's from the vaccine. I don't know how true that is. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, you think about Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, Shakur Stevenson, Jersey Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Julio Cesar Chavez, man. So many people are hurting right now behind this right here, man. Marvin Hagler was a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, you got to give people their flowers while they here, bro. And that's one thing that the LDBC does. That's why you see everybody showing everybody love, man, because you got to give people their flowers, bro. You never know when it's going to be their last day. You never know. That's why I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, bigging up my brothers or my sisters, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, the liquor spot, Quee, you know what I'm saying, Fistiana, Ash's Corner, you know what I'm saying, Tay, motherfucking, my big bro Junior, Stay Ready, Black Fight Fan TV, 78, Act, man, you got to give you boys their flowers while they here so they can smell them and see them and feel them, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Marvin Hagler really didn't get his flowers, man. A lot of people loved and respected him, man, but he didn't, man, the boxing family didn't give Marvin his flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all in the building, Talib, Cunningham, Brothers UK, Kendo, Hassan, man. A lot of people didn't get that man his flowers while he was here, man. They, you know what I'm saying, they was too busy riding the Sugar Ray wave. know what I'm saying? That man got treated bad, bro. He got treated bad. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fight Sugar Ray when Sugar Ray was in his prime. He didn't fight him, you know what I'm saying, after the Duran fight, after the Hearns fight, you know what I'm saying? That's why we so people think that we are haters and we like to hate on these fighters and you know what I'm saying? We want to bring these dudes down, bro. And don't get me wrong, Marvin Hagler had a great career. Great career. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest fight of his career that he really wanted, bro, he didn't get it to the end. To the very end. You know what I'm saying? We trying to change that narrative in that wave, bro. Salute D Walker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, many real boxing fans been following Hagler from 70 exactly from 79. Man, you know what I'm saying, he didn't get his title shot to the late. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. That's the problem, bro. So if you see us criticizing the heavyweight division and criticizing Top Ranking how they treat Bud Crawford, bro, it's only because we want to see Bud Crawford get his opportunities. I don't want to see Bud Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, or none of these dudes wait to the very end of their career to be fighting the best. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, Marvin Hagler did some damn good things, great things, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, the fight that he really, really wanted, bro, he didn't get that to the end. So that's the fucked up part about it with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, rest in peace to him though, man. Like I say, man, I'm fucked up about this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually like the middleweight division. That was one of my favorite divisions coming up in the game. You know what I'm saying? I love middleweight. I love watching Marvin Hagler, Ray Robinson, Roy Jones, B Hop. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like 154 so much. You know what I'm saying? Junior middleweight. I feel like the middleweight division is legendary. It's legendary. You know what I'm saying? So I think all right. I think the middleweight division needs to be restored, man. It needs to be restored. You know what I'm saying? Because you got dudes like Hagler who put it out on the line for middleweight. You got dudes like Ray Robinson who put it on the line for middleweight. You got dudes like B Hop, Jermaine Taylor. You know what I'm saying? All these great middleweights, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute, my boy Rob Sportsman Lee, Black Banner, KG. Salute, man. But you know what I'm saying? I want to honor Marvin Hagler, man. And you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do a 10 count for the homie. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's only right. You know what I'm saying? So if you could, man, right now, you know what I'm saying, bow your heads or, say a prayer for the family, send some condolences out, you know what I'm saying, and honor the GOAT, man. Yeah, man. a very sad week, man. Very sad week in boxing, man. I like I said, I didn't want to believe this. I didn't want to believe it. And I just took a break yesterday, man, from everything. Once I found out this shit was true, I just took a break from it, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, man, salute. But we did have we had some boxing last night, you know what I'm saying? And I know the brothers want to hear about the boxing, you know what I'm saying? I see you in the building, D Nice, OG Eric, St. Louis, man. Show me stayed in the building. So yeah. Let's talk some good boxing, man. Good morning to everybody, by the way, man. I hope y'all got to watch some of the fights last night. If you didn't, we had some good fights down here in Texas. A lot of people. I see a lot of people on the internet complaining about the judging last night. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think felt like Chocolatito got robbed and stuff and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I think it was a very close fight. The 117-111 card, I mean, I don't know what the fuck old boy was looking at. You know what I'm saying? Rob Sportsman Lee said, I believe Hagler past his prime, knocks out Canelo, triple frauds, smooth the fuck out. Yo. Come on, man. That's not even close, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother R fell in the building. You know what I'm saying? My co-host, man. What's going on with the big R?
And y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, your most hated R fella back in for the early morning hunt. You know what I mean? Definitely rest in power. Salute to the legendary GOAT in the middleweight division. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. One of my favorite fights I can remember. That doesn't really get spoken on too much. Is this great war with John the Beast Mugabe, and John the Beast Mugabe at the time was a so-called boogeyman. I think he was undefeated, had a lot of knockouts on his resume, and I think a lot of boxing media believed that Mugabe was gonna defeat Hagler due to his punching prowess, but Hagler was able to school and dismantle that time's boogeyman and John the Beast Mugabe, and it probably one of the most action packed fights I've seen. You know what I mean? So that's one of my great memories of Marvelous Marvin Hagler, a legendary great, probably one of the greatest middleweight champions I've ever seen, in my opinion. So yeah, rest in power to the marvelous one.
Yeah, man, for sure. I want to ask you this though, bro. You know, in our era, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We watch a lot of boxing. We criticize a lot of fighters for not, you know what I'm saying, fighting and stepping up in competition and stuff like that. But you had a dude like Marvin who wanted all the smoke with everybody.
Right.
And he had some great legendary fights like you just named. I could think about the Roberto Duran fight, which was a great fight. I could think about Thomas Hearns, which was another one. Probably my favorite one, you know what I'm saying? Even though it didn't last long, it still was one of the best fights of the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Where you had two prime dudes in a prime going at it, you know what I'm saying, in a straight out war. But the one fight that Marvin really wanted, bro, he didn't get it up until the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? And when he finally got it, he kind of got smugged a little bit. Do you think in today's time, you know, does that need to change? Like, would dudes need to like fight each other in that prime so we won't have guys going out like how Marvin Hagler went out? You know what I'm saying? He went out upset at the game because he got smugged by Sugar Ray Leonard due to boxing politics, man. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Axe backstage, I think you got him, but
yeah, I got him.
I think he's absolutely right, and it's definitely going on now. There's an argument. It's happening in a sense to Boo Boo Andre. You know what I mean? He's in the middleweight division, um, and it seems half of it. Yeah, yes, it is his fault, but it just seems like he's a great talent that's not able to get the fights with these other great talents. Uh, Jamal Charlo uh, definitely can be put into that category. These guys, especially in this day and time and in this boxing era, where we're consistently losing fans to other combat sports, we need these top tier champions, these top flight fighters to fight each other, and that's straight, simple, and plain. Um, Marvelous Marvin Hagler had to. Well, he was pretty much being teased by Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I mean? That fight should have happened well before when it did happen. Um, Arguably, Marvin Hagler might have been on the decline of his career at the time when he did fight Sugar Ray, but nonetheless, it was a close fight. There was no, I don't remember any rumors or consideration to a rematch. I believe Marvin retired after that and went off into became an actor in Italy. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's funny, like the Italian public uh, was very open and loved Marvelous Marvin Hagler, and he retired over there and stayed over there. You know what I mean? So yeah, this situation can definitely repeat itself. The way that boxers and boxing culture in general has evolved. You know what I mean? Because it's a culture of not fighting each other, just fighting for the bag. It's termed we should officially just call boxing prize fighting, because these guys aren't about a boxing legacy no more. Fighting the best fights, fighting each other. So I'm hearing some feedback somewhere. I mean, it must be you 503, but I'm gonna edit off like that. You know what I mean? It's definitely true that these fighters need to. We've said it over and over again, and I'm gonna say it again. The best need to fight the best. These upper echelon fighters, they need to fight each other, because we lose in the fans. We lose in the fans. We saw a great fight yesterday in Chocolatito and Estrada, two guys at the top of the division fighting each other. It was controversial, but that makes great talking points. That makes for a situation where we'll probably be calling for the rematch. We want to see the trilogy of that shit now. You know what I mean? Yesterday, I have to give kudos for Benavidez stopping an opponent that he should have stopped. But at the same regard, I got to look sideways and say, we need to see you in there with better opponents, because Ronald Ellis, that was his first foray at the 168 division. He's a middleweight, god damn it. He ain't no real super middleweight, but you in here fighting guys like this, where on the DAZN card, we're seeing undisputed females and we're seeing unified championships. That's all I got to say.
My man, my man. Okay, my brother, Act Richard 45 been slid in the building, man. I want to apologize to you, bro, for not coming to night court, man. I had my kids Friday night, bro, and I took them out. You know what I'm
You
saying?
good. It actually worked out well. You know what I'm saying? With Junior and all of that. We got to the AB case, even though I know that was, I don't know, they said that one was yours, but whatever. It was cool, bro. It worked out good. It worked out cool. You know what I mean? Just holler at me next week if you can. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We good with that. But salute to everybody. Follow my channel, the Jab Jamboree. I didn't get to catch the Showtime card. I'm gonna keep it real, because I knew that I would be able to catch that on demand. So I sacrificed that card for the DAZN card only because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to catch the DAZN on the playback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got DAZN right now until I see like they got like that, you know. But I got Showtime with my whole cable thing. That's the only reason why Showtime is good. You know what I mean? But if I had to pay for Showtime, I kind of would be picking and choosing too, because I haven't been seeing substances really this whole year. I haven't really. This Chocolatito and Estrada fight though, I did rate that up there. You know what I mean? Because of the level where they both was at. I watched the first fight too. So.
Right.
Before that. So.
Okay. Let me get your thoughts on Marvin Hagler, man. Give me some what are some of your greatest memories of Marvin Hagler, man? And how do you feel about you know what I'm saying, the homie you know what I'm saying, passing away and stuff? And do you think that his career kind of went out on a kind of sour tip, you know what I'm saying? And with fighting Sugar Ray and not getting that fight in his prime, man. What's your thoughts on Marvin Hagler, champ?
I'm not going. They wasn't exactly in a like prime, but I mean, I would still say they was in a prime because they was early 30s when they fought. You know what I mean? So they was in their prime. I don't think that it was bad. But as far as what they did to Marv, like after that, I honestly felt like they didn't give him his respect, like how he should have got his respect. The Newark / Broxton, Massachusetts boxer, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him credit, you know what I mean? Like he was able to switch, do a number of things. I think he was very good commentating. I don't think that he should have had to go back. I don't think he should have had to move to Italy, even though they loved him over there. And I understand they say go, you know, where you love, don't go where you're not wanted. So I definitely understand. But I felt like there should have been a place for him to where he should have been able to commentate regularly. He should have got an automatic slot. See how they moved in George Foreman in at a certain time, and then he just stayed for a minute, and then he got the Foreman grill and he bounced. That's how I feel like Marv should have been set up even before that.
Right.
Marv should have been able to get set up like that. Then I would have felt better about his situation. But I definitely do think that he was underappreciated, you know, and I'm actually very saddened by that. And you know, Marv is one of my top dudes because if you go to my series that I had, the Ghost of Boxer Past, you know, on my playlist, you know, on my channel, you'll see like Marvin Hagler is one of the boxers that I covered on the Ghost of Boxers Past. I might have to bring that series back now.
Yeah, you do. That would be dope, man. That would be real dope.
Might have to bring that back now because of Marv. You know what I mean? Because of what just happened. You know what I mean? I got Terry Norris on there. I got Roy Jones. And I got Roberto Duran was the last one that I did. That's when he got sick with COVID. Roberto Duran.
Right. Okay, I got two questions for you. Do you think Marv was one of the best middleweights, if not the best middleweight of all time? And
second, I'll say second best middleweight to Sugar Ray Robinson.
Okay, and what was your favorite fight from Marvin Hagler?
That's a good question. It's a lot of them. It was the Roberto Duran fight.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, because and again, like I feel like I don't remember the year gap, but I know that he fought Roberto Duran first, but I still feel like he wasn't that much older, just with styles when it came to Sugar Ray and Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran sit more right there so that you could fight himself, and Roberto Duran held his own, but I did feel like ultimately Marvelous Marvin Hagler did his thing. And then, but I ain't even gonna lie. I might have to even recant that statement. I might have to say Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus John the Beast Mugabe. I might have to take that back because that was a little back and forth. And then I like how Marv ended it. You know what I mean? He ended up stopping him. So if you haven't seen that fight, they got it on Top Rank. They uploaded it maybe like a few months back. Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus John the Beast Mugabe. I believe they got the whole fight on that if you look it up. But yeah, it's between them two fights. Those are my favorite Marvelous Marvin Hagler moments.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he fought Mugabe in '86. He fought Hearns in '85. And he fought Duran in '83. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it right now on BoxRec. And he was quote unquote man, the undisputed champion back in them days, bro. He
He
had
was. He had the. That's before the IBF. He had the WBA and he had the WBC.
yeah. And he had the IBF too. He had the
Oh, the
IBF.
IBF came. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. He was that era where the IBF
yeah,
just came.
he had
I
IBF,
forgot.
WBA. Yeah, he
Because
had
the
the
IBF was around Larry Holmes' time. I believe Larry Holmes is before. Is Larry Holmes? Yeah, Larry Holmes before them. A little bit before them. Yeah,
right.
so you're right. You're right.
Okay.
And he doesn't really get credit for making the ball head fashionable. You
Oh
know what I
my
mean?
God.
You don't get credit for making the ball head fashionable. Definitely salute to Marvelous Marvin and Hagler for helping nigga, you know what I mean, hair deficient niggas like me, you know what I mean, live again, you know what I mean. So salute, rest in power to Marvelous Marvin, you know what I mean. Definitely came in fat before Michael Jordan. Marvelous was rocking the ball. I don't even remember Marvelous with hair. Has anybody seen a picture of Marvelous with a hairline or some type
If
of
it
hair?
is, it's his
Nah.
family. If it is, it's his kids that got like an old picture or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, we would have to holler at one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably his baby pictures or his teenage pictures he had hair. But in the ring, I always remember him rocking the fresh baldy. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? So yeah,
Yo,
salute. Go ahead,
yo,
John.
where Kurt Anderson at, man? I go for. I gotta know how my bro, man, because I know that was his guy right there.
Yeah, man.
That was Kurt. That was me and Kurt always talked about Marv.
Yeah, y'all did. He always, every time I heard Kurt talk, he would always throw in Marvin Hagler. You know what I'm saying? Some way,
For
somehow,
good,
man.
for
You know what
good
I'm saying?
reason.
For good
For good
reasons, yeah,
reason.
for sure, man. And yeah, man, you definitely gonna have to call and check on him, man, because he probably taking it hard. Because y'all from that area, your tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I want to give my flowers to all my tri-state people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all definitely put on for Hagler. Uh, Kurt Sugar, Scrapbook. You know what I'm saying? All of the tri-state area dudes, man. Blue Blood. You know what I'm saying? All you dudes, man. Y'all definitely deserve y'all flowers for that. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about these fights, man. We got to recap these fights right quick. And I'm gonna come straight to you, Ak, because you brought it up, man. I'm glad I switched my pick, man, at the last minute with this Estrada Chocolatito fight, man. I think
Whatever I say is gold, 503. You could put it in the bank, you could cash it.
yeah. Now you was on point. I'm not even much gonna lie to you.
Did I get anything wrong tonight? No. Wait, did I?
Yeah. Because who did you pick in the Goucher and Clark fight?
Oh, I didn't get to see. Yo, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that because I'm about to watch it. It's
Right.
coming on. I'm about to watch it. It's about to re-air, yo. It's about to re-air. Dang, maybe I did. I had a feeling. I didn't think about that one. I was thinking with my heart with that one, not my mind.
Man. Good fight from two Ohio boys though, man. But Goucher definitely upset the apple cart. I was wrong about that one, and I was wrong about Raymond Ford. He got a draw, but I don't think that count as a loss.
Nah, that don't count. You just not gonna get the point.
Yeah. But anyways, man, give me your thoughts on the Estrada Chocolatito 2 fight, man. I'm hearing a lot of people crying on social media. You know what I'm saying? My homie Junior Golden Boy, he was whining, talking about Chocolatito got robbed, and a lot of
He
people
did not get.
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are criticizing the Texas Boxing Commission for their judging and all this and all that, man. What's your thoughts on the fight, though, champ?
I will say this. I ain't gonna lie, Texas. I never paid close attention to like the judging and all of that like that, because I feel like Texas is good. You know, my bros live over there. Like if I ever had a match, it would be dope and stuff like that. Now I'm not all that fond about it. After watching that card, now I'm not all that fond about it, especially in the beginning. And if I'm not knocking dudes, if I'm not knocking dudes out like unconsciously, I ain't going to Texas. Unless I have to. I didn't like the judging. I just, you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't even sit there and box for a second, then get aggressive and switch it up. They would give it to the other person if you was doing something like that. If the person, it seemed like, was an Uber and a robot going one way, it seemed like that was the way mostly they was trying to pick that night. And I wasn't jacking that. I was like, what is this, the Wild Wild West? You know what I mean? So, nah, I wasn't, like Estrada boxed that midget, point blank, period. Chocolatito had trouble with the weight difference. Like Marv, like may peace be upon him, like Marv brought up with Sugar Ray and Tommy Hearns when he was commentating the second time. It got to do with the weight difference. See, it has to do with the weight difference. This time they was welterweights then. Now what they fought at super middle the second time, I believe. And you know what I mean? They fought at 108 the first time, and now I believe, and now they fighting at 115. You know what I mean? Estrada looked way bigger. He looked way older. I watched the first fight. I didn't think Chocolatito won the first fight like that, but I will say that he edged it. I didn't think that he did the same thing in that. He took like 4 rounds off. Like 3-4 rounds off in the beginning. And then on top of that, he was winning, I want to say like 5, 6. And I may have gave him 7. Then like 8, 9, 10, 11, and like 12, I gave like Estrada. I don't know, man. That's how I seen the fight. I ain't gonna fight. I think Chocolatito did good, but I ain't gonna lie. I even think that he actually, his gas tank held up better than I thought it would, because there was a certain point where I thought that like if Estrada could really land something big, if he had more power, like Rumvasai, he would have been out of it. But I definitely thought that there wasn't no controversy with Chocolatito, like with that win. I don't know what people are talking about. I could, like I said, I edged it to Juan. You know what I mean? Slightly, but I edged it to Juan.
Right. Because I had to go back and rewatch the fight. And I'm going to say this. I think Chocolatito won like the first maybe 4 rounds. But I think after that, he kind of gassed out a little bit. And I think Estrada kind of started taking over. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Estrada won the second half of that fight?
I think Estrada was boxing him, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Chocolatito was getting hit the whole time. He wasn't even trying to avoid nothing. He wasn't even trying to avoid nothing. On top of that, Estrada was moving, boxing, like, and he couldn't even neither one of them could hurt each other. That was the thing about it. I just felt like Estrada was like, I felt personally he was landing the cleaner joints. I felt like Chocolatito was throwing more, but I felt like Estrada was landing, to me, the more cleaner shots. And he was really trying to like knock him out. Chocolatito was just touching. Like touch it, bring it, pull. You know what I'm saying? Like just touch. That's all he was doing. He was just touch. At least Estrada, like I said, he didn't have the power, but he was trying. If you go back and watch the fight, even towards the end, he was trying to bomb him.
Right. Okay. I feel you. I feel that. Fella, I'm gonna come to you, my brother. What was your thoughts on Juan Estrada versus Chocolatito, man? Who you had in that fight? I know me and you and Ak, we all picked Estrada, and I know Preem, Stay Ready, and I think KG ran with Chocolatito. So basically, we definitely came out on top with that one. And You know what I'm saying? Well, what was your thoughts on the fight, man? How did you feel about the scorecards, man? Do you feel like the criticisms that the Texas Boxing Commission is getting is justified, man? What's your thoughts, bro? Let me go on mute.
It could be. It could be justified. I don't not so much for this fight, because this fight, it was there can be some disputes between how you perceived or what you like in the fight. You know what I mean? Do you like the aggression or do you like the boxing? Both fighters had their moments all throughout the fight. I think Estrada had more of his moments earlier on in the fight. I think he was controlling, had the better of the ring generalship. The fight was taking place in the center of the ring, and he was moving as such. But as the fight went on, I thought Chocolatito was able to implement his style, um, patiently coming forward, throwing a lot of punches, and between the punches Estrada was throwing, he was able to clip Estrada with his punches, with some underrated counter punching himself. 503 alluded earlier that we had Estrada winning this fight. Um, at the end of 12 rounds, I actually had Chocolatito winning the fight by the slimmest of margins, but I felt Chocolatito won that fight last night. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go way out on a limb and say that it's an absolute robbery. You know what I mean? And the judges are all, you know what I mean, kind of sideways, kind of corrupt and shit like that. I'm not gonna go on the way and say that, because it was definitely a close fight. That if I rewatch, when I rewatch, I'll probably rescore it different. You know what I mean? And rewatch it again, I might have a different score. So it's one of those type of fights that I think only can be settled with a trilogy match, because that's how close it is when it comes to when you put Juan Estrada and Chocolatito Gonzalez in the ring together. You know what I mean? You have these two styles that clash. It makes for a good, close and interesting fight. So once again, I had Chocolatito winning by the slimmest of margins, but I at the end of the day, I can't call it a robbery. I can't call it a robbery. If anything, the Texas judges need to be more spotlighted and called out for the decision with regards to Raymond Ford. I think Raymond Ford did enough to pull that out. In no estimation was he exposed in that fight. I think it was some good lessons, some good rounds, some good experience that he was taking in from his opponent. I believe I think his name's Perez or something like that. So it will be all the better for him in the long run. You know what I mean? But I still think the output and the clean punching that he was effectively able to land should have gave him the victory. They gave him a draw. That's suspicious to me, but it is what it is.
Right. My brother Renee Box Young in the building. He say after watching the fight, I had Chocolatito winning. He said I think this fight may go down as fight of the year, definitely, man. Chris Religion say fight of the night. God Body say punch count with Chocolatito 391 to Estrada 361. I just seen that too, man. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. My brother Supreme Beast. Where you at, champ? I sent you the link, man. If you can jump on, if you can't, I understand. He say salute to the fam, hashtag usual suspects. Renee Box Young say amazing fight. Y'all smash the like button if y'all haven't already, man.
I smoked those niggas out last night, man. You might have to give him a break. The nigga KG was snoring like.
Oh man, what happened? You smoked them under the table?
I smoked them niggas under the table. You know what I mean? But we'll see what it do next time when we smoking Fury packs on 420.
I can't wait for that one, man. My brother Chris Legend say they rocked each other. Also, Mr. King Palmer, my H-Town New York brother, is in the building. He say Chocolatito got robbed. Damn. Okay, Chris Legend say very close fight. I gave it to Estrada. Could have went either way. And you know what? I'm gonna leave this comment on right here, bro. I definitely agree with you on that one, Chris Legend. I gotta agree with you. This fight could have went either way, man. Okay, you had football practice. Okay, champ. I understand. Get it in, champ. Get it in. You know what I'm saying? This was a good fight, man. And these are the type of fights we need, bro. We need the good, close, best competition, fighting the best competition. This is why we go so hard for these guys stepping up in competition, so we can get these close, controversial fights, man. We need to know who the best of the best is, man. And like Crush say, if you had Chocolatito winning, I'm not mad at you. If you had Estrada winning, I'm not mad at you, man. I told niggas on Supreme Channel Friday, I say, this fight right here is gonna fuck up a nigga streak, you know what I'm saying? Cause either way you go, bro, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't go wrong picking either fighter. You know what I'm saying? Some people felt like Chocolatito was gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like myself, Ak, and all, we felt like Estrada was gonna get it. But you couldn't go wrong either way. And if you had Estrada, Chocolatito winning, I'm not mad at you, bro. Wrong side, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to wait. Yeah, I know he want that smoke again, you know what I'm saying, with Estrada and Chocolatito, whatever the case may be, but I think he gotta wait. And we need to see this fight again, bro. We need to see this fight again. Like I say, I had Chocolatito losing. I had Chocolatito winning the first half of the fight. I gave him, like, you know, the first 3 to 4 rounds. And I think after that, I think Estrada slowly but surely started coming back and winning by a slight margin. Now, the 117, 111 joint, you know what I'm saying, that was a little far-fetched for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm rewatching the whole DAZN card as of right now. And the first fight I see right now on TV is Raymond Ford versus Aaron Perez, which was another step-up fight. And we're gonna get to this right now. And like I say, man, this fight last night, man, Eddie Hearn, I'm gonna give Eddie Hearn his credit, bro. A lot of people give Eddie Hearn flack, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta give Eddie Hearn his props, man. He put on a great card, in my opinion, last night. He putting on a lot of good cards for the boxing fans, you know what I'm saying? Especially over here in Texas, in America. And he got another card coming next week, man. Got another great card coming next week with Virgil Ortiz and Maurice Hooker. We're gonna be talking about that all next week too. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. But Raymond Ford took a great step-up fight. Elmo Williams took a great step-up fight last night, man. He had undisputed for the women's boxing, and we had a great you know what I'm saying, grudge match between Chocolatito and motherfucking me, Estrada, bro. So I'm gonna give DAZN their credit. I'm gonna give Eddie Hearn their credit, man. This card was absolutely fire. You know what I'm saying? All these guys stepped up last night from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? They even put my boy Otha Jones on this card, man. They building him up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, R.I.P said it perfectly. This was a step-up fight for Ford last night, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't got that many fights, you know what I'm saying? But he already stepping up in competition. You got dudes like Elmo Williams, only had 7 fights. He stepped up against a guy that had over 30 fights, been in the ring with greats like Benavidez, George Groves. You know what I'm saying? He done been in there with some competition, man. So I gotta give credit to the prospects of Matchroom for stepping up last night, man. I feel like Raymond Ford definitely won the fight. I feel like he landed the more cleaner, effective shots. I don't think the fight was a draw. But they gave Raymond Ford and Perez a draw due to I guess Perez being a more come forward, aggressive fighter, man. But just by me looking at this fight right now, I mean, he wasn't landing, bro. He was not landing on Raymond Ford at all. You know what I'm saying? He hit Raymond Ford sometimes, man, but for the most part, man, that kid was ducking and dodging, and he was slipping a lot of those punches, man. And I'm gonna come to my brother Ak Reacher, man. What was your thoughts on the Raymond Ford and Perez fight, man? How did you feel about this fight? Do you think this fight deserves to have a draw, or do you feel like Raymond Ford did enough to win? Ack, you on mute, champ. You there?
Come back to me, 503. Come back to me real quick.
Okay. Fella. I know you kind of alluded to the Raymond Ford fight last night, man. What was your thoughts on the fight overall, man? Kind of go more into depth of what you were saying. You kind of alluded to it a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Raymond Ford did enough to get the win? Because just by me looking at this first round, he's slipping a lot of those punches, and he really not getting hit like that. You know what I'm saying? But what was your thoughts on the fight?
Most definitely. It was a closer fight than many of us anticipated. But a lot of us didn't know his opponent. A lot of us was sleeping on his opponent. He might have been even sleeping on his opponent because he came in with the mindset to knock this guy out when he was in there with a real one. That gave him his first, I think, real test. Gave him his first real experiences in the professional ring. With that being said, the experiences that he got, I think he passed those tests. He didn't ultimately knock the guy out, but he was able to, I think, do enough to come away with the victory. Shame on the judges, the Texas judges, for only seeing enough to give him a draw. One judge suspiciously had it for Perez. I can't see Perez winning that fight, you know what I mean, with the amount of punches that he was able to land. He was throwing punches, but he wasn't landing. And the punches he was landing, I have to tip my hat to Raymond Ford for showing a quality chin. I don't know much about Perez's punching power, but the punches that were able to get through, Raymond Ford was able to eat them up and go about his business, reset, and for the most part, I thought he was defensively sound. Once again, I think it was a altogether a good experience for him. He's in the young stage of his career, and these things, these type of experience, these type of fights will be all the better for him come the future. These are great seasoning fights, you know what I mean, and we're seeing it right before our eyes. I thought that was a great first fight to start the card with. Very interesting, and a lot of us expected a stoppage, but I'm definitely satisfied with what I see from Raymond Ford, and yeah, sky's the limit for him.
Yes, sir. Crystal Legend say he had the better roster last night. Oh yeah, man, for shit show, man. Like I say, I like boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like we favor the PBC, but I'm gonna tell you something. Right now. The Zone and Top Rank have been doing a better job than the PBC. Period. I don't know what's going on with PBC, man. I hear the brother saying that PBC gonna do this, PBC gonna do that, PBC gonna release their cards, but right now, man, the Zone and Top Rank are doing a damn thing, man. But my brother Ack Risha is back. If you can, Ack, man, give me your thoughts on the Raymond Ford and Perez fight, bro. How did you feel about that?
If they think that we favor the PBC, they must didn't watch that Night Court episode.
Go watch Night Court. I'm trying to tell you, man.
They must have been tuned in to episode 5. That must mean that you're not subscribed, which means that you're not on your job. So get over there and subscribe to the Jab Jamboree for the 50 millionth time. Subscribe to 503 Lion. Subscribe to the War Room.
Yes, sir.
Giving y'all content. Now, as far as Raymond Ford, like I said, I expected him to box the dude like he boxed him, but like I said, I don't think the power is there yet. There was a lot of, it was a lot of like, like he was putting them together real nicely. I like how he was boxing on the outside. I thought he slightly edged it. I don't see why they couldn't give it to him, but at the same time, I could see the draw. He was getting caught, backing up. He kept pulling back. He kept pulling back. I already see the flaws already. If you were short a fighter, somebody like a Tank, you know what I mean, with a, you know, that had power would have been a wrap for him. He'd be pulling back a lot in a straight line. So that led him to getting caught a lot. So I already seen what he was doing wrong. You know what I mean? But other than that, everything else was working.
Right.
Watch that, because that can make or break him though. Even though he took the shots very well. Jersey Joe Walcott would have been proud of you, champ. I'm not gonna front for taking them shots like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Jersey Joe would have been proud of you. You know, Cam being represented, and my uncle, rest in peace. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like he got to really work on that, because that's important, bro. Because there's some dudes that could punch at 126. There's some dudes that could punch. Can't fight Gary Russell like that.
Oh no. Nah, Gary Russell would have made easy work of Raymond Ford. But I want to ask you this: what do you from the tri-state area, East Coast? You know what I'm saying? What do you think should be next for the young homie?
He should keep stepping it up from here, because there's no sense of going backwards. You know what I mean? Give yourself another tough outing, not as tough maybe as this one. You know, maybe a little lighter, but stay in this realm right here, to where you can like dudes with like 12 wins and stuff like that. Don't go back to like the 2-7s and shit like that. Nah.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you this, bro. What do you think the PBC is doing right now? Because like you alluded to, man, if you didn't watch Night Court episode 5, man, go check that out, man. You're in last place, bro. Why do you think the zone and Top Rank right now, they kind of shitting on the PBC, man, with these fights, bro? They putting on the better fights, man. What's your thoughts about that?
As far as like who's putting on the better fights?
Yeah.
Well, like the prosecution broke down so eloquently, you know what I'm saying, in the last episode of Night Court. He kind of showed even with the like PBC, they never hosted an undisputed fight. I never paid attention to that until the prosecution brought that to me and the jury on Friday night. It kind of was overwhelming for me, because I never thought that deep into it. You know how sometimes you were thinking, man, but sometimes you may not think too deep into something. So when they broke down the numbers and the stats, and he broke down the exhibit 4.14, he gave us the exhibit or whatever. And I was like, that is kind of crazy, though. That is kind of crazy. Then he even broke down the price.
Yep. Who broke that down? Was that R fella?
I was gonna say none other.
Salute to the R fella for that, man. You know what I'm saying?
So that kind of made it swing in my favor. Another thing that he brought up that was good, that I even forgot to bring up at the end, was even BFTB said it was a good point. They not hosting no women's stuff. So
Yup. Y'all got to do better, PBC. Y'all got to do better, man. Y'all have to do better. Okay, Arthur, I'm gonna come back to you, man. Give me your thoughts on Austin Ammo Williams and Dennis Douglas fight, man. You know, Ammo stepped up in competition, took on a veteran scrappy dude, and Dennis, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna get the knockout, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely hurt Dennis, you know what I'm saying, in later rounds, man. What was your thoughts on that fight?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah. You're asking Steels and me.
No, I was asking Arthur, and I'm gonna come right back.
Okay, yeah, good.
Okay, go ahead, Art.
Another good fight, meaningful fight on the card. We want to see these upcoming prospects in there with meaningful fighters, guys that we know, guys that can test their merits, and we definitely saw Ammo Williams' merits get tested by Dennis Douglas. That's what I thought was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be a walkthrough. Dennis Douglas is I think he a natural 168 pounder, fighting guys like Lee, you said earlier, George Groves, David Benavidez. I was watching that Benavidez fight earlier, and he gave Benavidez some rounds. It actually looked quite similar to the how the Ronald Ellis fight ended up finishing. Uh, the smaller guy was being competitive early, but by the 10th, 11th, 12th round, it was a wrap. Um, but yeah, the Ammo Williams definitely was tested in this fight. I like the way he looked. I don't, but at the same time, I don't think he's ready necessarily for the top tier at 160. Both these guys came in at 162. I don't think that means anything, but what we do know that Ammo Williams is going to be campaigning at a middleweight. Is he ready for that? Like I said, is he ready for the top guys at the middleweight division yet? No, absolutely not. But I do like the prospects, and I like how they've been kind of low key marinating this fight, this cross water fight between him and Anthony Fowler over there in the UK. Makes all the sense that that fight happens next. I think that level of opposition would be perfect for Ammo Williams' next fight, and get him some more exposure over on the UK side. So yeah, I ultimately like what I saw last night, but he still needs to polish some of his tools. It definitely in the ring before he really steps it up. But yeah, Anthony Fowler, I would like to see next. That's my take.
Already, man. My brother Mahar Nation Sports Podcast just slid up in the building. What's going down with it, Mahar?
Man, just chilling, you guys. Good morning to everybody, man. And very sad, very sad day. Yesterday, realizing the death of Marvin Hagler. So, I got some stuff I want to get off my chest about him, though. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, go ahead, man. The floor is yours, bro.
Well, unfortunately, I was not born in the '80s, so I was not, exposed to Marvin Hagler. The only time I was ever exposed to Hagler was, you remember the EA Sports video game Fight Night Round 3?
Yeah.
That's where I got to kind of exposed about who Marvin Hagler was, and then I started researching about it as a kid about who this guy was. This dude was a legit monster, and you know what the worst part was is that literally his Marvin Hagler's like managers with the Paginelli brothers had to like write a letter to to a congressman to get the promoters to get him a title shot. Like this dude had to literally wait almost an entire decade to get his title shot, and then he went on in the '80s and pretty much dominated the middleweight division with 12 consecutive title defenses. And if he didn't lose to Sugar Ray Leonard, I think he would have beaten Carlos Monzon's record. And he had great fights. He had great fights with Bird Duran, with Thomas Hearns, the 3-round war, and then the slugfest with John Mugabe, and then also the fight with Sugar Ray Leonard, which is still controversial to this day. I've always felt that Marvin Hagler won the fight, but that's just my opinion. But I felt like Marvin Hagler to this day was never given the just due for how great of a fighter he was, and he always fought like that. He always fought like he always had something to prove every single time he stepped into the ring, and that's what made him great.
So do you think, like the LDBC, man, we always criticize dudes that don't step up in competition. You know what I'm saying? We always criticize guys that's fighting a lower level opposition, man. But you had to do like Marvin Hagler, who wanted all the smoke, you know what I'm saying? But in a way, he kind of got snugged in the end, you know what I'm saying, with Sugar Ray Leonard and stuff like that, man. How do you feel about today's era? Do you think that needs to change with guys, you know what I'm saying, taking these fights when the fans really want to see these fights? How you feel about that?
You're damn right. This needs to change because we've yet to see guys like, say, for example, Canelo Alvarez tested in the ring with somebody that can match his skill set and see how great he really is. You know what I mean? We know how great let's say Vasily Lomachenko is, but we've yet to see his true greatness in the ring. You know what I mean? And same thing you can say for for Earl Spence or even Terrence Crawford. We know how great they are, but how great are they? Really is until they're tested with somebody that can really challenge them. You know what I mean? Those are the fights that we're looking for as fans. You know what I mean? If there's a big opportunity to face against a guy that's going to challenge your don't be afraid to step in there. Even if you lose, you'll be more remembered for the gallantry and the courage that you showed in the ring. You know what I mean? That's why I respected guys like Evander Holyfield, because he didn't care about his he could have fought anybody else other than Riddick Bowe, but he chose to fight a bigger and stronger Riddick Bowe when he was at his peak, and literally gave him three memorable fights that we'll never ever forget. You know what I'm saying? And I really think that the state of boxing has got to change. It's got to change to a point now where you got to stop worrying about your and start worrying about your legacy. You know what I mean? How will people remember you? Because honestly, man, it's hard to support boxing these days when you got fighters out there, moving and dodging, thinking about the paycheck, then rather than facing against the best fighters out there. That's what I think.
Yeah, man. I see you in the building, Harold Jones. He say bless up from Atlanta. BBG say Ellis was letting DB use him like a speed bag. My brother say he finna go cook him and the wife some breakfast, man. Check y'all out later. Stay safe, family. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Y'all smash the like button as y'all enter and exit the building for the young lion, man. That's all I ask of you. Just smash the like button. Help me out with those likes, man. We're gonna keep on pushing, man. Okay, I'm gonna come to my brother Ack Reacher, man. What was your thoughts on the Austin Ammo Williams fight versus Dennis Duggan? Your Brooklyn boy versus the H-Time homie. This was a good step up fight for Ammo Williams, man. I thought he was gonna destroy Dennis, man, but they went out 8 rounds, and Ammo pretty much won. If not every round, I say he won at least five rounds to 6 rounds, man. What was your thoughts on that fight, though, Ed?
I thought it was a good fight. I thought Elmo did his thing. You know what I mean? He kind of was over anxious. I felt like in the fight, kind of was over anxious, but he kind of settled down a little bit. I think that Elmo got to work on that gas tank. Yeah, gas tank, man. It may be because he's too muscular. Muscle take oxygen, so you know what I mean? He got to work on that gas tank, because I noticed like he came out and then there was a particular point, maybe like the 5th or 6th, he kind of gassed a little bit. And I felt like there was points where he could have actually got Dennis. But salute to Dennis, you know what I mean? Dennis always come to fight. Dennis is man cool. You know what I mean? He talked to you on the Instagram. He very, likable person. So it's always hard to see him take that loss, you know what I mean? And I love his relationship with his moms. So, you know what I mean? Salute to Dennis for coming out there, taking the fight on last notice and putting it all on the line. And salute to Elmo for actually stepping up. I feel like he had the biggest step up. You know what I mean? So, salute to him too. So, salute to Elmo for getting the victory. I say the right person won that match. He hit a guy in the mouthpiece full. Almost remind me of Sugar Ray Robinson and Rocky Graciano. Only difference is Sugar Ray knocked him out when he hit him with his shot, and the mouthpiece flew.
Right. Yeah, man. That was some good shit last night from Ammo, man. I was happy for the homie. I'm glad he finally got him a good step up fight. And people gotta understand something too, bro. Ammo he didn't have a lot of amateur experience like the Truck Simpsons of the world, the Belangers, the Charlos, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Ammo had 50 amateur fights. You know what I'm saying? So when we say learning on the job, entry level training, you know what I'm saying? That's what Ammo is getting right now. You know what I'm saying? And that was only his 8th fight last night. And he went in there with a scrappy veteran, a tough dude from New York, who's out in Vegas, who's sparring everybody, who's training with everybody. This dude stays in shape. He stay ready to go. And he pretty much dominated. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the fight. He didn't hurt. He hurt him, but he didn't knock him out like how he normally do guys. You know what I'm saying? So like I say again, I gotta give my kudos to the Zone and Eddie Hearn and Matchroom for putting on this card last night, because as I'm watching Raymond Ford, take a tough fight with Perez, and I seen Elmo last night, man. I gotta give these guys their credit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna come back to my brother MSP, man. I want to ask you a basketball question, man. Oh shit, there go my boy Curtis Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Hagler, Nork's own, man. Salute to the OG, man, the wise man of boxing, man.
Salute to Curtis Anderson, man.
Yeah. Salute, man. I hope you feeling good, champ. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna give Marvin his flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know you definitely was a great Hagler fan. You know what I'm saying? You always gave Hagler his credit. You know what I'm saying? Every chance you could. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna rep for Marvin Hagler. You know what I'm saying? But Mahari, I want to ask you a basketball question, bro. Because I was listening to Ticket Channel yesterday, and a lot of the brothers on there, I don't know these guys, but they was on Ticket Channel. They was talking about James Harden and stuff like that, and his move to Brooklyn. And I want to ask you, man. KD got a lot of flack for going to Golden State and putting together this super team with the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing now that dudes are like some of the guys on Ticket Channel yesterday, they was kind of like justifying James Harden going to Brooklyn and getting this super team with the Nets. You know what I'm saying? Who have Kyrie, who's a champion, KD a champion, Blake Griffin a contender. And you know what I'm saying? He definitely was in some playoff good games with the Clippers and stuff like that. Do you feel like James Harden deserves the criticisms that he's getting from some dudes for going to Brooklyn to create this super team? And do you feel like it's kind of like the same thing what KD did when he went to Golden State? What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Why? Listen, you know what? I'm at the point right now where I'm like, listen, it's pretty much at this point that the super teams are pretty much going to happen pretty much at this particular point. Now, do I like that, James Harden, moved to Brooklyn? Not really. But listen, if the opportunity presents itself to play with, 3 other all-stars and the opportunity to get yourself to a championship, you bet your ass I'm going to take that opportunity. I don't blame KD. You know what? I've had a change of opinion about this, recently. Like, listen, at the end of the day, you can't sit here and blame these superstars for not wanting to take the better opportunities to win, because listen, you can only do so much with your original franchise as being the main man. But at some point, if the organization is not doing anything to put yourself in a good position to win a championship or putting the necessary pieces around the team to win a championship, what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Every championship, almost every other championship team is a super team. The Celtics were a super team. The Bulls were a super team. And the Lakers were a super team with Shaq and Kobe. All right. Even the Celtics in the 2008 season, they were a super team. Forget this. Okay. Now listen, I tend to believe at this point right now. I don't care what their opinions are, but listen, James Harden made his decision because he knew that the Houston was going in a different direction that was not going to be, have any championship aspirations. Now at the same time, James Harden had opportunities to do it in Houston. He had plenty of opportunities to get it done, but he just did not get it done in the postseason, because I've always tell people all the time, James Harden, great regular season player, but MOP during the postseason. Don't ever trust him during the postseason. Okay. Now look, I believe in my heart of hearts that at the end of the day, these things are going to continue to happen until organizations start doing much more efforts and put the better talent around them. It's about being an attractive entity to get the star players to come over to play for your team. That just is what it is. It's a bit. Listen, a lot of these players look at this as a business. All right, it ain't about personal feelings. Like, listen, of course you want to win championships, but at the end of the day, people are going to remember you like what you did during your entire career. They don't care about which team you played with and all that other stuff. But that's just my opinion. I know the other brothers have different opinions about it.
Right. Okay, Arthur, I'm gonna come back to you, man. I gotta get your thoughts on this Breakers and Jessica Mesquil fight, man. What was your thoughts about that fight, man? Jessica definitely won again. She beat Cecilia for the second time, man. How did you feel about that fight, man? And what do you want to see next from Jessica?
All I was thinking when I was watching that fight was how Stay Ready taking this. How Stay Ready taking this, seeing this girl getting Sean Portered all over the ring. But one thing I have to say to Jessica McCaskill, stand up shorty from the Shy. Do something with them sideburns, please. Yeah, you I think you got a good check. Matchroom Eddie Hearn gave you a good bag. Going over to the beauty salon and do something with them sideburns and wax them or something like that. That's not it. You know what I mean? That's not it in 2021, my girl. But the fight, yeah, the fight. I almost feel like Breakers is somewhat delusional by wanting to continue to continue her career. Before last, she was looking to retire, and now she wants to continue. And now she talking like she want all smoke and whatnot. After this more, I think, decisive loss, she did have her moments within the fight. She was being a little bit competitive, but there is no argument. What we saw last night, McCaskill won that fight, and once again she defended. We saw a defense of a undisputed crown, which should be saluted. Jennifer McCaskill. So yeah, I don't know where I believe Breakers, you know what I mean, Stay Ready need to say some sweet nothings in the ear and be like, yo, I think you need to stay home with me and just retire. You know what I mean? Retire to the country boy's kitchen. And that's what it is. That's my take.
This boy say retire to the Quick laughing at you, bro. Oh man, this dude is silly, man. Salute Denise Wars, Quick 704 Joe. Y'all smash the like button for the young lion, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. It was so nice I had to do it twice, man. I told y'all. I hate to say I told y'all so, man, but I told y'all, bro. Cecilia is done, man. I'm sorry. I think she could go be a model. You know what I'm saying? She could do other things, and you know what I'm saying, to make her some money, man. But boxing ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's why we're so adamant about when the fans want to see these fights, like my brother Mahari just said. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to let your old go. We just talked about this. She should have took the Clarissa Shields fight, you know what I'm saying? Moved up to a catchweight, you know what I'm saying? And they should have fought, man, for women's greatness, bro. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be for the belts. She could have kept all her belts. Clarissa could have kept all her belts, you know what I'm saying? And they should have fought, man. Point blank, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is a fight that should have happened, bro. Years ago, 2 years ago, this fight should have happened. When Clarissa Shields was calling out all these girls, you know what I'm saying, trying to get all the smoke, and now we see it. She lost to a lesser opponent, and Jessica McCaskill, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say she got exposed, man, but she got caught up. She got caught up in the hype, and we see a lot of fighters do that. You know what I'm saying? I think Cecilia was a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? She's been in boxing for a very long time, been around for a very long time, and she was undefeated for a very long time. Great fighter, great woman's boxer. You know what I'm saying? You should have gave us one great boxer versus another great boxer. Clarissa Shields versus Cecilia Brackets. People would have respected you more if you would have lost to the GWOAT, because that's the GWOAT. But then you get in here and you lose twice to Jessica McCaskill, a girl coming up in weight. People don't really know her, and you got roughed up twice by her. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that, Abel Mahari? I don't know if you got a chance to watch the fights, man, but give me your thoughts on that, man. Cecilia Brackett's losing again to Jessica McCaskill, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this though right now, man. I know Fanon was his favorite women fighter was Cecilia Brackett, man, but now I got a whole lot of ambition for the OG, man, because I tried to tell this dude for years that Cecilia Brackett should have fought against Clarissa Shields. It was the fight that it should have been made, but like I said earlier, we got boxers around here playing the ring around the rosy, you know, with their O's, with making their great fights, and then you let an unknown fighter come in here and beat you. I mean, there's no other justification for that. And I knew, and listen, right now, Cecilia Brackett at this point right now, she just pretty much is content, maybe just to retire. I don't know what she's gonna do, but clearly in the fight, the way I saw it was that pretty much, you know, Jessica McCaskill basically was able to overpower her. You know what I mean? Nothing that, you know, Cecilia Brackett was going to throw did absolutely nothing to stop her. But listen, I'm not saying that she's a bad fighter. She's been great for what she's been able to do for her career. But an opportunity to face against a young, primed Clarissa Shields, a fight that people would have paid to see. And I know there's going to be a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of networks that would have taken the opportunity on that kind of fight. And you choose not to take it. I mean, there's going to be a lot of fans that are going to look at you side-eyed now. I'm just saying now. It doesn't take away what she's accomplished, but what we're saying is you had the opportunity to further elevate your career even further by taking the fight against Clarissa Shields, and you chose not to take it. So, hey, that's how boxing works for you. The same applies to, I hate to break it to you, Mr. Forgot his name, but whatever. To Mr. The guy that lost to, shoot, I forgot his name. Who was the guy that lost to
Who you talking about, bro?
Damn, I forgot his name.
Give me a hint, man.
The Washington guy. I forgot his name.
Jared Hurd?
Jared Hurd, there you go. Thank you. I was just about to, it was right on the tip of my tongue because Jared Hurd had the opportunity to face against Jamel Charlo for all the belts. And I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, were you crazy?
I'm just saying, bro. Listen, Supreme Beast is not gonna like what I got to say, but I don't care what he thinks. The bottom line is though, bro, like listen. Hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
The bottom line is this though, bro. Jared Hurd had an opportunity to face against Jamel Charlo for all the belts, but your boy Jared Hurd kept playing ring around the rosy, like, I want to face against some bigger guys and all that stuff. And then what happened? Julian Jake Rock Williams takes your fucking head off. Like, bro, come on. And now you want to sit up. Now you want to sit up in this motherfucker and say like, "Oh, I want all the smoke with you, man. You basically ducking me, bro. I don't blame Jamel Charlo if he basically saying like, "Man, get the fuck out of my face." Like, go avenge your loss, and then come back and talk to me because you clearly didn't want to do that when Jamel Charlo was calling your ass out when you had all the belts. So guess what, Supreme Beast? I'm gonna wait for you, and I'm gonna wait for your reply for what I got to say because here's the thing. Jared Hurd ain't shit.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. Salute to my brother D McGee. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the building. Ghetto love. You know what I'm saying? My brother 704 Joe say, Kurt, good info. I thought Hagler was from Boston. I think he was born in Boston. I think he was raised in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? But Kurt Anderson got all that information, man. If you want to know anything about Marvin Hagler, he definitely is the guy to talk to. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of great stories about Hagler, man. And I'm looking forward to hearing him talk about Marvin Hagler, you know what I'm saying, and keeping his name alive, you know what I'm saying? Because he definitely did that even with Marvin being retired, you know what I'm saying? But moving forward, man. Like I say, we had a lot of good DAZN fights last night, man. But now we're gonna go. I want to talk about the PBC fight, Showtime, Benavidez card versus Ron Ellis, man. I'm gonna go straight to the Benavidez Ron Ellis fight, man. And again, I'm gonna give Benavidez his flowers. He was on point. He was on point for this fight. He came in on weight, trained like a motherfucker. It showed in the fight. You definitely seen the aggression. You know what I'm saying? He definitely pressed the action against Ronald Ellis. Ronald Ellis was a tough game opponent. A lot of people don't want to give Benavidez his credit for the Ron Ellis fight, but I'm gonna say this right here, right now, bro. The fight, and I even seen Caleb Plant talking shit on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he fighting my sparring partner and stuff like this. But I'm gonna tell you something. That sparring partner was better than the Canelo sparring partner in Uruguay. Period. He fought and lasted 11 rounds. Took brutal punishment, headshots, body shots, all this. You know what I'm saying? He kept going out there, kept wanting to fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't retire on his stool and quit on the stool, and they didn't call a fight in 3 rounds or 4 rounds, whenever the fuck Canelo did. So I give Ronald Ellis credit. I think Ronald Ellis is a great is a great opponent, man. For anybody, I think he'll give anybody rounds. And I'm gonna be honest with you. David Benavidez fought the better competition of both Canelo and Caleb Plant. Because I think Caleb Truax is past his prime. And Caleb Plant, you went 12 rounds with this dude. You couldn't get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? And Caleb Plant, you my guy. You know what I'm saying? I think you can beat Canelo, but that's a whole nother live stream for a whole nother day. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all don't know, man, Benavidez, he stopped Ronald Ellis in the 11 rounds, man. TKO, man. The ref called the fight. It was a great fight for both guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for David Benavidez, man. I see my brother Stay Ready Boxing TV just came up in the building. What's going down with it, big bro?
What's up?
Oh man,
y'all look early than a bitch.
Yeah, man. You know how I do it, bro. You know how I do it, man.
I was up last night with R.I.P them last night and shit.
Good morning, Stay Ready.
What's up with it? What's up with it, Abel, man? Hey, I'm gonna send my condolences again to you, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Big condolences to my brother Abel Mahar as well, man. I know you going through it, man. So I appreciate you coming through and rocking with me, man. And I'm gonna send my condolences to my brother Stay Ready as well, because he lost you know what I'm saying, some close family members. And I know they had Chucky funeral yesterday. So condolences to you too, my brother, and my brother Abel Mahar, man. You know, and I'm gonna say this too, man. We deal with a lot of shit that y'all don't be knowing behind the scenes, man. But for the brothers to still come on and rock out and give y'all this good content, man, you know what I'm saying? It's overappreciated, man. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, my brothers is dealing with some stuff behind the scenes where they really don't even have to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? They could just take a break, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be justified. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get your thoughts, man. Stay ready, man. Since you just came up in the building, I gotta, you know, blast you with these questions, man, because it sounds like you're just waking up, man. But give me your thoughts, man, on Marvin Hagler. First and foremost, man, how did you feel about Marvin Hagler? What are some of your greatest memories of Hagler? And do you think he was one of the best middleweights ever?
That hurt me because Marvin Hagler is one of my all-time favorite fighters, and to me, he's the greatest middleweight ever. He is the greatest middleweight ever. I don't know if anybody understand what I mean, but he is 7 years as a champion. 7 years. The closest to Marvin Hagler that was the greatest middleweight is Roy Jones Jr. And there's nothing against Roy Jones. I think Roy Jones is one of the top 5 favorite fighters, top 5 greatest fighters of all time. But I'm specifically speaking just at the middleweight class and the accomplishments they did in middleweight. And I don't think anybody alive can just spent most of their career in one division and dominated the way Marvin Hagler did. Still one of my greatest memories is still the Sugar Ray Leonard Hagler fight. That was a close fight. The way Sugar Ray Leonard fought that fight, y'all know Sugar Ray Leonard is one of my favorite fighters. Even the Hearn Hagler fight, but that Sugar Ray Leonard Marvin Hagler fight is still. Matter of fact, I was actually gonna watch that fight today. Both of them, Hagler, Hearn, and Sugar Ray Leonard. It's just memories, and just to see him lose his life because of, I'm not even gonna speak why, but y'all know why. The complications with the vaccine and things, but it's still it's sad. It's real sad, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, man. Well, let's jump into these fights, man. I want to get your thoughts. I'm gonna just blast you with all the questions so we can get you up to speed because we've been cooking for a minute.
That's cool. Yeah, we could do a rapid fire that way we can get through them real quick.
Yeah. Okay. First things first, I want to get your thoughts. We was talking about the DAZN card and stuff, so I want to get your thoughts on that card, man. In no particular order.
Be honest with you.
How did you feel about the prospects last night stepping up in competition? We had Elmo Williams, Raymond Ford. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing last night.
That was a bullshit call on Raymond Ford, but I'll take that split draw because it was a tough fight. But it's still, I think he won that fight.
Yeah.
Elmo, nigga, I need you to go work on your motherfucking defense, and I need you to start taking. When you see motherfuckers rabbit punching you, and the ref not doing something, nigga, rabbit punch they bitch ass back, so the ref will start paying attention to that shit. That way, or start complaining, so the ref can watch. You not complaining, he not gonna say nothing. Nigga, Douglin was rabbit punching the shit out of Elmo last night. I'm talking about over and over, and then you was getting hit way too much because you getting caught with your hands down. Keep your motherfucking hands up. Nigga, you ain't Mayweather and you ain't Roy Jones. Them the only 2 fighters that can fight with their hands down. Only Sugar Ray. Them 3. But he ain't boxing them.
Okay.
Them 3. Don't ever. That's the only thing. But for the rest of the fight, man, he did his thing. I didn't stay to watch it long enough to see what the cards was because that's when Goucher and Terrell had started. I was watching the Showtime fight. I was watching the Elmo fight on my homeboy T Diddy. He was at the fight and he went live while he was at the fight, so I watched it on his Facebook Live. I don't know if I introduced you to T Diddy, but I'm gonna fuck around and bring him on the panel one day. He's a heavyweight. He's a veteran heavyweight. He didn't fought Chris Arreola. He didn't fought some of these top guys that y'all know about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mess around and bring him on one day. He's from Houston.
Yeah. Okay. That's a bet, man. So did you watch your girl Cecilia Brackets and
No, I didn't because Eastside Cruz was fighting and that was hey man, that was a good ass fight. But I didn't get to see it. But I do know from what I've heard, it was way closer than the first fight, and I mean way closer. I'm gonna go back and watch that fight, but I heard it was a real close fight. They said from what I was told, that the only reason Cecilia lost is because they took a point from
her. Okay. Did you get a chance to see Chocolatito and Estrada?
You goddamn right. I saw that fight, and I think it was a robbery.
Okay, speak on that, man.
Man, Chocolatito was putting them hands on Estrada. Hey,
Okay.
Odd fella can agree. We should. I'm in the chat watching the fight. Odd fella was calling the fight. The Odd fella was even saying like, "God damn." He said Chocolatito that woke up now. In the matter of fact, for sure, the last 3 rounds, Chocolatito was beating the shit out of Estrada, bro. And then you go back and look at that judge card. What's his name? He had it 118 or something. I'm looking like, how in the fuck?
No, you talking about the 117, 111?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I feel you though. I feel you, man. So with that being said, you one of the brothers that feel like Chocolatito won and he got robbed. I'm gonna ask you this: do you think they should have the third fight?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. And Rumbasai should wait. He should wait, and they should just have a third fight.
That fight, bro. Rumbasai should be fighting Chocolatito right now.
Okay. Listen, I'm not mad. Like I said earlier, bro, and my brother feel how he feel. You know what I'm saying? He want to see the third fight. I'm not disagreeing with him. If, like I say, even on Instagram,
we might as well get this rubber match because my nigga, we don't know. We right now is undecided. I want a true winner between them two, bro.
Right.
Like the way they the way that fight ended was, and then you got it's 1-1. It's 1-1. Let's go ahead and get the rubber match and make it happen.
Goddamn right. I can't argue with you on that one. You know what I'm saying? And I even said this on Instagram, man. Let's run it back for the third time. I'm not finna argue with nobody. I'm not finna go back and forth with you, bro. If motherfuckers feel like Chocolatito won, cool. If you feel like Estrada won, that's even more cooler because I picked Estrada. But I'm not for Estrada running off into the sunset and not giving this man a third fight. He fought you when you was coming up. You wasn't known like that to most people. He beat you. You know what I'm saying? You beat him in the second one. You know what I'm saying? A lot of controversy surrounding the second fight. So let's do it one more time and you know what I'm saying? We can have a clear-cut winner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it. Shit, if Pacquiao and Marquez can fight 5 times, why y'all can't fight for the third time? You know what I'm saying? So I have no quarrel. You know what I'm saying? I got no smoke with nobody that want to see the fight. But yeah, let's just go ahead and push to the Showtime card, man. Like I was saying about Benavidez, man, he put on a great performance last night. In my opinion, I think Ron Ellis was the better opponent out of all these guys fighting at 168. I think Ron Ellis was a better opponent than Yildirim. I think he was a better opponent than Caleb Truax. You know what I'm saying? And David Benavidez came in. He was in shape. You know what I'm saying? He had a great training camp. Came in, was on weight. You know what I'm saying? He did his thug thizzle, man. I'm going to come to my brother R.I.P, man. What was your thoughts on David Benavidez versus Ron Ellis? How did you feel about that fight? Do you feel like Ron Ellis was the better opponent of all these guys that's fighting right now at 168 from Caleb Plant versus Truax to Canelo versus Yildirim? And what do you want to see next from Benavidez?
No, I don't believe Ronald Ellis was any better than Yildirim, any better than Caleb Truax, because at least with Caleb Truax and Yildirim, there were solidified 168 pounders. Caleb Truax was a former Reggie champion with a win over a former champion himself in James DeGale. So I wouldn't go as far as say that Ronald Ellis was what was the better opposition, but he did come to fight. It was his first fight at 168. He's naturally a middleweight, but he looked like he belonged in there and gave Benavidez some rounds. He made it quite competitive, but the thing that I liked with Benavidez that to me separates himself from Caleb Plant is how he dispatched of these kind of what I describe as kind of mediocre opposition. You know what I mean? And he dispatched of them nicely. I have to credit the fact that I'm seeing 10 punch combinations being thrown. 10, 12, 13 punch combinations being thrown. That stat, I think in the 11th round, there's a punch stat where it's 45 punches for Benavidez to 0 punches to Ronald Ellis. That's eye popping to me. You know what I mean? That's spectacular to me. You know what I mean? That's how you shut down and close out the show for these mediocre opponents. That's entertainment. I'm not bored watching it. You know what I mean? That's how you get rid of your opponent, straight up and down. Where do I want to see Benavidez go next? I don't know. You know what I mean? Hopefully, we can get a possible Charlo fight. I don't know if that's still in the ranks. It seems like he wants all the smoke with all the top tier contenders. Regardless, he's still a young fighter. I believe he's 25, 26. There's still room for seasoning. There's still room for seasoning. This fight was allegedly for some type of WBC title eliminator. Will the WBC enforce the mandatory against Canelo? Highly unlikely. Not even highly unlikely. I don't think it's possible. So Benavidez is going to have to look other routes. So I'm going to expect him calling out Charlo more often and more frequent due to the fact that it's pretty much impossible to get this Canelo fight. But once again, I'm gonna reiterate and close off like this. That's the way you style on a mediocre opponent. You shut them down, throwing 45 punches to none. That's my take.
The odd fella has spoken, man, and he ain't motherfucking me joking. David Benavidez was definitely smoking last night. He was on fire, NBA Jam style with the combination punching. I definitely got to agree with you on that, man. And I want to see him in there with Charlo. I want to see him in there with Canelo, Caleb Plant. I want to see him in there with all these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? 168 can be popping, man. But like I say, man, it's on these guys to get the division popping. If the Charlo fight don't happen, then hey, I'm not gonna be mad at Benavidez or Charlo. Like I say, Charlo is at 160. If he decides to move up, and he should take that fight. But if not, I think he should unify his division. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't doing that, then what we doing? Stay ready. I'm gonna come back to you, man. What was your thoughts on Benavidez and Ronald Ellis, man? Do you feel like Ronald Ellis was the better opponent of all the guys fighting at 168, man? And what do you want to see next from him?
He way better than Avenue Yildirim. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The way he came out, he had the right game plan, but he didn't follow through with his game plan. That was the problem. Taking the fight to David Benavidez, because in that first round, I was like, damn, this is gonna be a good ass fight. Because he was handling his business. That second round, when Benavidez started putting them combinations together, I'm like, God damn, you got to move out the way of them punches. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I only gave Ronald 2 rounds. That was the first round and the 5th round. After that, he didn't do shit. And I knew David Benavidez was fast, but I didn't realize he was that fucking fast. Because Ronald Ellis is fast. But did you see how fast he was putting together them combinations and how quick them punches came? I'm talking about jab, hook to the body, hook to the head, uppercut, back with a jab and a straight. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, what the fuck? Did you see how fast he just threw that shit? Like, I watched him slow that shit down, and I was like, my nigga, the last time I seen somebody do that, that was a little nigga. 130, 135, like Floyd or something. And I'm not trying to exacerbate David Benavidez. I'm just saying to be that big with hand speed like that is and flat footed at that. But he showed that he got good movement. Like he was moving around. He took some punches, but he delivered more. Like it seemed like every punch he was throwing had bad intentions with it. Like I'm surprised they let the fight go on as long as they did.
Right.
I thought they were gonna call it about the night.
So you feel like the stoppage was justified?
Hell yeah. Did you hear that stat our fella just told you? 45 punches thrown to 0 in the 11th round. You not throwing, the ref paying attention to that. Hell yeah, it was justified.
Right. No, I just want you to say it because you know niggas like to say, man, they didn't have to stop the fight. Man, they should have let them finish on. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas like to say. You know that.
Yeah. And I'm sorry. That was that one there. Yeah, it deserved to be stopped. And I think they stopped it way too late because that dude could have really got hurt. He lucky he didn't get hurt. He didn't take any serious damage, but just looking at that particular fight, man, I've seen worse. That's exactly how Dadashev died when he fought Matisse. You know what I'm talking about.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was taking punishment just like Ronald Ellis was taking punishment. That fight should have been stopped in the 9th round. Like literally. And I'm sitting there listening to his corner talking about I'm gonna give you one more round. Why? You see how bad he's taking them punches? Stop the fight now. Save your fighter and let him, give him a chance to fight another day. You don't know what kind of damage he could have took going back in there. You know he was taking a lot of serious damage then. Man, go ahead and stop that fight.
Nah, man, that's a fact, man. Ghetto Love says Benavidez is throwing every punch with conviction. I want to see him beat on Canelo ass.
That's why Canelo, and Canelo spoils Ronald Ellis. I'm surprised that kind of the way he beat Ronald last night, that lets me know Canelo ain't gonna never get a shot. David Benavidez probably ain't gonna never get a shot at Ronald. At Canelo.
Yeah. The Benavidez ain't gonna never get his chance with Canelo. I know exactly what you mean. That's fucked up, man.
It's the truth, though.
Yeah, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Mahari, man, I'm gonna come to you, my brother. I don't know if you got a chance to watch the fights last night, man, but if you can, man, give me your thoughts on David Benavidez's performance last night, man. What do you want to see next from Benavidez, man? Do you want to see the Charlo fight, Canelo, Caleb Plant? You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on David Benavidez, man?
I did see a little bit of the David Benavidez fight, just a little bit, but I will tell you one thing, that he looked, tremendous in shape. He really did a very good job against Ronald Ellis, to get in the stoppage, you know what I mean? But I would love to see him fight against Jamal Charlo, or if get the Caleb Plant fight if possible. But but I think he's gonna do just fine as long as he continue to stay active, remain in shape, and not mess around with his weight. Then I'm cool with that every single time. But I gotta ask Stay Ready this one question though, bro. I gotta ask this question though, since we already.
Oh Lord.
No, it's not anything outlandish. I promise you. Now I want to ask you about the Cecilia Brækhus thing, if you're able to. Do you feel in your heart of hearts?
Fight.
What's that?
I didn't watch the fight.
No, it's not about the fight. I'm talking about like, her ducking,
bro. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you the question. I'm gonna come back to you and ask you something.
Can I ask you the question, please?
No, because everybody want to. How the fuck can you duck and y'all in 2 different weight classes? It's the same thing with David Benavidez. Hold on, I don't. You gotta listen, because David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo in 2 different weight classes. If they don't fight, is that a duck?
Oh my God! Here we
No,
go
answer the
again.
goddamn question.
You didn't let me finish my
You
question, though.
said, "Oh my God," I don't want to hear all the exacerbation.
You didn't let me finish my
Actually, you
question, though.
answer the question. Is that a duck? Yes or no? That's all you got to say.
Oh my
Yes or no? No. Yes or no?
God! If you want me to answer your question so you can get to my question, the answer is yes. That is a duck.
So when Canelo called out Earl Spence and Earl Spence don't move up, is that a duck?
No, it's not a duck.
What the fuck do you expect? David Benavidez, Charlo, Clarissa Shields, and goddamn
Breakers.
Cecilia Brackets. Why the fuck could Clarissa Shields go down
Can
to
I
140?
answer your question?
You finna listen to this because you brought this shit up. Hey, 503. He tell him he gotta listen to it because we did this shit yesterday. Clarissa Shields is at 154. 154 right now. Cecilia Brackets is at 147. Clarissa
Right.
Shields said out of her own motherfucking mouth last Friday that for Katie Taylor, if the money's right, she'll move down to 147. But wasn't the money right for Cecilia Brackets? And she wanted Cecilia Brackets to move up to 154? Now I got a question. How the fuck can you move your ass down for this white bitch, but you can't move your ass down for this black girl? I don't want to hear no excuses talking about, well, ain't no difference. They both at 147.
Right. I listen.
At 147,
I understand, bro.
Cecilia Brackets is the most accomplished welterweight, and
But she ducked.
Bro, she ain't ducked no goddamn body. She in 2 different divisions, my nigga.
Man, why you had to go fuck with this man early in the morning, bro?
No, I was gonna ask him a question. That's all I was gonna say. But apparently, he had to basically bring down the gavel on me again, as usual.
Listen, man, leave him and Cecilia Brackets alone, bro. We had a whole argument on Supreme Channel Friday, bro. I swear, just leave it alone, man.
Well, I missed that on the madness, though, bro, because I would have brought in some.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. The fight, like I say, the fight should have happened. It didn't happen, and Cecilia Brackets lost to Jessica McCaskill. Okay,
and that was my point. That was that was my original point.
It don't matter. It might have been your point, but she lost at her weight division. She didn't lose moving up.
Oh my God! Can I say to my point? Stay ready before
no, because your point don't make sense to me.
Well, can you listen, please? Please, I'm asking you, please.
Go ahead, Mahari, because we gotta move on, bro.
Yeah, I will. My point is that before you came down here to stay with, my point is that when there's a great fight, regardless of weight class, if there's a great fight that's going to really help the sport of boxing, you take that fight immediately. All right. When Cecilia Brackets had the opportunity to face against Clarissa Shields at 147, she didn't take the fight. That's when I looked at her side. I'd like, listen. I know how accomplished she is. I'm not taking away anything that she accomplished, but when you got an up-and-coming great fighter in her peak in Clarissa Shields that is right in your lap, and you choose not to take the fight, I'm sorry, though, bro. I'm going to look at you side-eyed like, listen, you had a great listen, so what you accomplished. This was an opportunity to make a legacy statement of beating Clarissa Shields, and you didn't take the fight. That was my point. But go ahead.
That's not a good enough point for me. Because you just said if it's a great fight at 2 different weight divisions, it's up to you to move up. But I'm the more accomplished fighter at the time. No.
Well, that's where we disagreed. That's it.
Who's the A side? Hold on. How can you disagree? So tell me this. Who A side in it?
Who's A side in that?
Yeah.
Well, obviously Cecilia Brackets, unfortunately.
Okay, then. So if Cecilia Brackets the A side, why the fuck you trying to make me move up? Nah, motherfucker, move down here. I'm the A side.
But here's the thing.
No. Think about what you just said. If she's the A side, when everybody wanted to.
Oh, I think we lost him. Stay ready. You there?
Yeah, stay ready. Probably got a phone call or something. He'll be back, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
When Mayweather fought Oscar De La Hoya, Oscar De La Hoya was the A side. He had to do what Oscar De La Hoya wanted him to do. When Canelo fought Floyd, he was the A side. Bro, that's what happens when you are the A side. You dictate terms. You don't listen to nobody else's terms. So how the fuck did she duck? She told Clarissa Shields her terms. If she wanted to fight, come to 147. How do you duck? And I told you what I wanted. Explain that to me. I'm the A side. I tell you what I want. If you want to make this fight, and you don't do it, who's the true duck? You really want to go? You really want to go down this rabbit hole today?
Nah, man, fuck all that. We ain't going down
We'll
this
leave
rabbit
that
hole, man.
alone for now.
We ain't going down this road. Because I'm telling you, bro, you wasting your time arguing with Stay Ready about Cecilia brackets. Just leave it alone.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And let that man be at peace, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. I just wanted to ask him the question, but I know that he got a little invested with facility breakers, so I'll leave it alone.
Yeah, man. Ghetto Love says, I see you in the building, D Hodges. He said, what up, 503 pounder in the chat, LDBC, salute family, salute to you, bro. Ghetto Love say Clarissa I wouldn't even want to see that fight. Supreme say now she the seaside, see your ass down to sit down somewhere. Damn.
No, it's basically saying like sit your ass down somewhere.
Shit,
Yeah.
it don't even matter now. But we talking about when the fight was there.
Right.
And also Supreme Beast. We need to talk about your boy Jared Hurd, because I heard some things.
Listen, hold on, Abel. We gonna leave Jared Hurd alone, man. You already done cracked on him about 5 times. You know what I'm saying? He dealing with some shit too, man. If
Yeah,
y'all
his father
know,
just passed away.
Yeah. Papa
Okay, I'm sorry.
just passed away. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we gonna leave.
I'll wait.
I was
gonna
with his strength and conditioning coach yesterday, and we was talking about it. But
we gonna leave him alone, man. Fred Hurd was a good brother, raised a great family. You know what I'm saying? Took care of his family. You know what I'm saying? Got 3 great sons. You know what I'm saying? All his brothers are good dudes. You know what I'm saying? Jared Hurd brothers. So we're not gonna keep shitting on Jared Hurd. We're gonna leave him be for right now. And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can have a great send off for the family, for his pops and stuff, man. And we can see Jared Hurd back in the ring very soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep letting Abel do that to Jared Hurd. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure Abel didn't know. But it's all.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's all jokes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody from the DMV, the Swift Nation family to come in here and feel like we just shitting on Jared Hurd, because Jared Hurd is our boy. We all Jared Hurd fans at the end of the day, just like we Charlo fans. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep moving forward, man. But I see you in the building. My boy Jamel Allen, aka Jelly Bean. What's going on with it? Family, salute to you. Tay Brown say, well, it really don't make no sense to make that fight now. She lost twice. Exactly, Tay Brown. I don't even want to see it no more. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Cecilia, she retires, she walk off, and she don't even much she don't even have to prove anything else to me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Clarissa can get another fight with somebody like Savannah Marshall, Katie Taylor, McCaskey, or somebody like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see Cecilia walk away from the sport, you know what I'm saying, with all her faculties, and you know what I'm saying, she can move on to bigger and better things. I see you in the building, Big Snack Pack. Well, salute to you, big bro. Salute to you, big cuzzo. Salute, man. But before we get up out of here, man, I want to get y'all thoughts, man, on this whole Tyson Fury situation, man. If y'all haven't watched the interview Tyson Fury did on IFL TV, please go check it out. And I seen yesterday on Trill Boxing Talk, Black Fight Fan and 78 was talking about this. Tyson Fury had this to say Friday night on the MTK Global Show. I went and pulled up the article Black was talking about. He said Tyson Fury was asked about, you know what I'm saying, his upcoming situation. with the whole Anthony Joshua thing, and Tyson Fury said that he stopped training and won't go back into camp until he's given a date for Anthony Joshua fight. He was supporting his friend Isaac Lowe. He said that he didn't have any confirmation that he was fighting, and he stopped training and he started drinking 10 pints of beer a night. He also said, and I quote, "I've been out of the ring for a bit, so I'm back to square one again. Basically, I'm not training anymore. I've packed in at the moment. I never stopped training since December of 2017, and even after these world title fights, I trained the next day." He says, "I've been having some time away from the game at the moment because I've been ready to fight since I beat Deontay Wilder last year, so if I had no success in the ring getting another fight, it's down to COVID and a lot of stuff going on. But at the moment, I'm concentrating on getting from 10 pints of Stella to 12 every day. I could drink 14 pints of beer and still give AJ a hiding." He said, despite that, all the talk that fight has been agreed with Joshua. He said he had not been told. He spoke to Bob Arum, his U.S. promoter, on Thursday, and he also spoke to his lawyer, Robert Davis, on Friday. He said, "I think everyone in the building knows about this fight more than me. Apparently, it's done. It's signed. We got a date venue, and we know how much we're getting. News to me, I don't know, Jack. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not even training it anymore. Sugar Hill has gone home. He went home in November. Andy Lee has gone home. I'm burnt out. I've done too much. I need a rest mentally and physically and emotionally. I've not made any money in over a year. I have a lot of people to pay, a lot of overheads, a lot of hands holding out who need feeding. Give the Gypsy King a break. Let me fight." He said also, and I quote, "Straight from the horse's mouth, I don't know anything about no fighting until I get a date and they're saying you're fighting June 15th in Antarctica, then I'll go back into training camp." He said, "I only need 6 to 7 weeks training for these bums. I don't need great sparring partners for a methodical bodybuilding type guy. I just need local bend man and fireman and a local strong man. I am ready to go. I am in shape, fit." You know what I'm saying? So he claimed he was so desperate for a fight, he even asked Lee Eden, the promoter of the Bowden show, if he could have a fight on the bill. "I asked Lee, can I do an 8-rounder tonight? He said, I'd love to fight tonight, no problem. But I can't. So I'm actually jealous that these guys can do 6-rounders and be active and get under the lights and get rid of ring rust." Fury said that he is open to fighting Deontay Wilder again and Dillian White. So I mean, like I say, man, Tyson Fury is all over the place at this point. He's back drinking heavily. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A pint in the UK, that's like a big long glass of beer.
But hold on, heavily ain't the question. That boy had that big ass fifth of scotch on that goddamn table.
Yeah, and he back drinking. He back drinking the whiskey. So he's drinking beer. He's drinking whiskey. He's mentally checked out. He need a break. He tired of all the back and forth shit with the AJ shit. And I'm glad. Listening. This furthermore proves what the LDBC has been saying about this fight, bro. About the AJ Fury fight. This shit has been a scam this whole time. And Tyson Fury has pretty much confirmed what we've been saying this whole time. So I'm gonna come straight to you. Stay ready, man. Give me your thoughts on this whole Tyson Fury deal. He say he ain't training. He putting a halt to it. He sent everybody home. He back drinking. You know what I'm saying? But he said something interesting. He said that he's open to fighting Deontay Wilder again, and he might even fight the liking Dillian White if he beats Povetkin. So, what's your thoughts on this whole ordeal, man? And what do you think will happen with Tyson Fury?
Man, to be honest with you, I don't know. I until the contract signed, I don't know. I can't even speculate with this man because every day, not every week, not every month, not every year, every day is something different with this dude. Us sitting here trying to, figure out what he got going on, It's stressing my brain. It's sitting here just steady thinking, what's next? What's next? I don't know. I'm lost because he keep changing up. Every other day he done changed up and it's something different. I don't know. I just hope we get a fight soon. Goddamn, something. I want to see this nigga get knocked out.
Okay. Hey, with Mahari, man, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Now the floor is open for you to, you know what I'm saying, talk your shit, man. So what's your thoughts on this whole Tyson Fury ordeal, man? And what you think we're gonna see next from Tyson Fury?
It's like watching the soap opera continue to create, new storylines every single week. Like there's no method to where Tyson Fury can go other than just, being the fuck up that he is. You know what I mean? Like this dude, bro, it's like a walking soap opera with this dude. I don't know how anybody would want to put up with this, man. I really don't. You know what I mean? He's still skilled, he's still talented, you know what I mean? But listen, I'm tired of just listening to this dude. Listen. We know that you're about to lose your arbitration, your court case with Deontay Wilder because it's looking like the judge is siding on Wilder's favor. So now the pressure's starting to bust the pipes there, homie. You know, like we always say, the real ones are always gonna come out of the light, and the fake ones are always gonna get exposed. And guess what? Mr. Fakeness himself, Tyson Fury, is getting exposed. You know what I mean? For everybody to see. And now that the AJ and Fury fight's not going to happen, which we knew was not going to happen, now you're going to have to prove that you can beat Tyson, you can beat Deontay Wilder on an even playing field. You know what I mean? With no cheating, nothing whatsoever. If you can beat the man straight up in a third fight, we're not going to say anything else no more. But until then, hey, it is what it is, man. But it's basically pure drama with this dude. While Deontay Wilder is just sitting back, training, just doing his thing, being calm. I'm not hearing any stories about Wilder. All we've been hearing is about Fury this, Fury that, Fury this, Fury that. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I say, we don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna speculate. He could possibly be losing this case. He could possibly be getting a pass. But I'm not gonna be scammed by Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum. They've been saying that this fight was gonna be 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. This has been the longest 2 weeks I've ever seen a fight took to get made. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna continue to let them lie to me, scam me. I thought the fight was gonna happen and been announced by now in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? You say, I don't got the clip. I don't got the clip, Supreme. I don't got the clip, man. I wish I did right now. I play it, but I ain't got it, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll have to send it to me. But I'm gonna let my brother R. take us home on this one, man, and we're gonna get up out of here. We done been on for damn near 2 hours, man. I'm gonna let somebody else, go live and do what they do they thug thizzle, man, on Sunday. R. Man, if you can, man, give me your closing thoughts on this whole ordeal in this Tyson Fury situation, man. What's the R. thoughts on this, man? What do you expect to see from Tyson Fury, bro?
I mean, look, I really don't know with this guy. He's highly unpredictable. Only thing we can predict is more unpredictability from Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say, I'm definitely on board, along with Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. We are now promoting this campaign for smoking Fury packs come 420. You know what I mean? Which is rapidly approaching that date. I think we about a month from that date, 420. But yes, we are starting the campaign to smoke Fury packs on that date for the reason why, because Fury has been inactive for in over a year. You know what I mean? Over a year, he's been inactive, holding that belt hostage without defending it. And we all know that Tyson Fury doesn't like to to defend belts. So why have the belts if you don't like to defend them? Looking back historically at his career, every time he's picked up or collected a belt, he hasn't been able to defend it. Are these belts his jinx? Are they his demise where he collects them and then ends up being derailed and not being able to fight? I don't know. I don't know about my former client, mind you, that is taking a plea deal for his egregious situations. But I'm just tired of all the back and forth talk. These guys, him particularly, are slowing up the greatest division in the sport, in my estimation. The when you have great heavyweight fights, you know the sporting world stops and watches that. I look over at and with jealousy over at the UFC, and I see the heavyweight division, even though they're not stars to me. I'm not interested in watching those fighters as much as I'm watch. You see the natural pugilists in the heavyweight division, but you know those fights are going to be scheduled. I know Francis Ngannou, who's on a winning streak, who's earned his title shot. I know he's going to fight Stipe Miocic next, who's the reigning heavyweight champion over there in the UFC. Over here in boxing, we don't know if Deontay Wilder is going to get his contracted rematch title shot, so to speak. We don't know if Tyson Fury is going to actually go through with an Anthony Joshua unification, so-called undisputed fight. None of these things are confirmed, and I'm just sick of it, man. The slowing of the heavyweight division. They need to be charged with the retardation of boxing as well. You know what I mean? By fucking up the sport. Because as the heavyweight division moves, the sport moves, and it ain't moving right now. But that's my take on pretty much the whole the whole division. And as far as Tyson Fury goes, I don't take what anything he says with any real thought, because it changes from second to second, minute to minute. That's my take.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Players Ball say smoking Fury packs. Oh yeah, them boys y'all better tune in, man. They gonna be smoking big Fury packs, folks. Listen, we giving Tyson Fury and Top Rank and Eddie Hearn, we giving them a month, bro. A month and 6 days is March 14th. If they don't have nothing signed, sealed, and delivered to the fans by next month, you know what I'm saying? Cause let Eddie Hearn tell it the fight is gonna be happening in 2 weeks. So we should have this fight signed, sealed, and delivered by the end of March. It's March 14th, Sunday, 11:23 Texas time, Central time. So if this fight is made in 2 weeks, that means that the fight will be announced somewhere between March 29th to March 31st. Okay? So if this fight is not made by April 20th, National Smokers Day, all my smokers, my stoners, my weed head, my pot heads out there, this fight ain't made by 420. We will be smoking the Fury pack. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, like you see right there, he got the pack on deck. Cadillac Red Supreme Beats, they will be smoking big Fury packs, man. I'm not giving this dude no pass at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the back and forth with Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, and Tyson Fury. Y'all want to criticize Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? A man who isn't saying anything. He only did like 1 or 2 interviews and got the fuck out the way and ain't said nothing. Ain't really been doing nothing. Every time fucking Wilder post something or do something, oh man, Wilder's losing his mind. You got whole ass Dillian White worried about Deontay Wilder talking about he losing his mind and all this and all that, man. Worry about fucking Povetkin and try not to get knocked out, you know what I'm saying? Like you did at the big house. You know what I'm saying? Worry about that. You know what I'm saying? You got problems of your own, bro. So at the end of the day, man, all we want to do is see We want to see Wilder versus Fury. We want to see Wilder versus AJ. We want to see AJ versus motherfucking me, Tyson Fury, bro. We want to see these guys mixing it up. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, we don't know what's gonna happen, man. We don't know who Wilder gonna fight. We don't know who AJ gonna fight, who Fury gonna fight. All we know right now is that Andrew Ruiz is coming back against Chris Arreola in April. I know in April we got Liam Williams versus Demetrius Andrade. But like I say, man, we got a lot of good fights coming in May, and we got some good fights next week, man. We got the fight that I've been waiting on myself personally, Virgil Ortiz versus Maurice Hooker. We will be talking about that, going into depth about that all next week, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I see you in the building. I am Ill Will. Tay Brown say Team Magano, let's get it. My boy say smoking big Fury packs. If no fight is signed by 420 of 2021, I'm on the ass. Fury gonna need a vacation smoking Fury pack. Goddamn me right. Hashtag. I am Ill Will is in the building. He say salute to the hard hitters, man. Salute to my brother. I am Ill Will. Y'all be sure to go check him out. Him and the homie G5 Gabe and Mr. Sheldon. Tay Brown say 100. Main event Mark say salute to the fam. Salute to you, man. But like I say, man, we finna get up out of here, man. I got some shit to do, moves to make, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of the brothers for coming through and blessing my platform, man. Big shout out to my brother Act Rich 45. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to the Jab Jamboree. Check us out on Night Court, man, every Friday night, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Salute to my brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, man. Big condolences to you and your family, man. My brother been going through some things. You know what I'm saying? He had to take care of some family business. Big salute to my brother Stay Ready as well, man. He been going through some shit too. And he had some family issues as well. Always big shout out to my brother, man, our fella Jay Steels, always holding it down, man. My brother been putting in a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? From the Night Court to bullshitting on the Beltway to even doing his ciphers on Sundays, man. You know what I'm saying? And now he got the weed report. You know what I'm saying? So bro putting in a lot of work, man. He always grinding. One of the hardest brothers on the come up, man. So y'all be sure to go subscribe to him. We got to get all these brothers to 1K, man. We got to get Act to 1K. We got to get our fella to 1K. And my brother Supreme Beast is definitely on his way to 1K, man. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely putting the work in now. You know what I'm saying? So 2021, man, that's what we going to focus on, man, getting all of the brothers to that 1K mark, man. So congratulations to my brother, I am Ill Will, myself, man. We just hit that 1K mark. Mahari hit that 1K. Stay ready. All of the good brothers putting in that work, man. Big ups to Drew Titan, too, for putting in that work, man. Got a great morning show as well. All of the brothers do their damn thing, man. But we finna get up out of here, man. Let me get some last words from the panel, if y'all don't mind, man. Mahari, man, let me get your last words and let the people know what you got going, man. And once again, condolences to you and your family.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for allowing me to, to chop it up, talk about, this good old boxing talk, man. And, what I've learned from this whole experience, man, is that, life is too short, man. Take every day as a blessing, man. And, if you got, old beef with people that you haven't messed around with in a long time, call them up, let them know that you love them and try to hash it out, man, because, you never know when it's too late, man. So, but much love to y'all guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. And by the way, one more thing, Mr. Act Reacher, you gotta put me on the court, no man. I'm gonna start putting some cases on you, bro. I'm some of this boxing and some of this basketball talk. I'll be waiting for you.
You're on mute 503.
My bad. Stay ready. Let me get your last, my brother. And if you haven't checked out the interviews over there on Stay Ready platform, he got Caron Davis. You know what I'm saying? He got No Fear Charles. And be sure to go check out all the old interviews we got too, man. My brother definitely putting it down for the get down, man. And if you ain't got to get ready, if you stay ready, you know what I'm talking about. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, check out them old interviews, and also come check me out tomorrow at 8:00 Central Time. I will have Darius Fulgham on tomorrow. We're gonna chop it up about him getting ready for going overseas for Team USA. Yeah. I'm working. I'm also gonna have Jenny Funch on soon too. And if y'all don't know who Jenny Funch is, she's also a fighter with Team USA at flyweight. She says she's coming back with that gold medal.
Yo, and if y'all don't know who Darius Fulgham is, man, he is the number ranked heavyweight in the United States, 2018 National Golden Gloves heavyweight champion. He spars with guys like Big Baby, trains right here in Houston. And like I say, he definitely on the come up, man. Definitely doing his thing. Him, Tiger Johnson, O'Shea Jones. It's a couple more going for that gold, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be sure to check that out, man. Real dope brother. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely doing his thing right now in the boxing.
Yeah.
In the boxing game, man, trying to get that gold. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he will be on with us tomorrow, 8:00. I told y'all I'm back. Y'all thought I was bullshitting. Y'all see I done came back with a vengeance. I done dropped 2 videos on y'all funky ass and 3 interviews. They quit. I ain't playing no motherfucking games. Stay Ready Boxing is back in the building.
Goddamn right. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man.
You ain't got to motherfucking get ready if you stay ready, goddamn it.
Salute to my brother, man. Be sure to go check that out, man. I can't say that enough, man. Houston Hard Hitters is definitely hitting y'all hard with the content, man. And we back. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, go check out the interviews from last week. We got some coming up this week, man. You never know what you're gonna get with us, man. You never know what you're gonna get with Stay Ready, man. You just keep pulling rabbits out the hat, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Houdini around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? And with that being said, go on close us out, big old fella.
Indeed. You know what I mean? Salute. You know what I mean? It's a usual suspect team. Automatum on the grind. You know what I mean? From U503. Once again, thank you for the kind words. I mean, my favorite sparring partner, Stay Ready Boxing TV, pulling up all these interviews with these up and coming fighters and whatnot, and fighters in the professional ranks. Salute to Stay Ready. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Speaking of which, I believe at 1 p.m. Eastern time, they're gonna have. I'm gonna be joining them as a guest host. They're gonna have DeMarcus Corley, professional boxer, former champion, former junior welterweight champion, DeMarcus Corley on the program. We gonna interview him, so be on the lookout for that. Once again, usual suspects. We grinding. You know what I mean? 6 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all go subscribe to my channel, The Odd Fella, THAODDFELLA. Y'all know what it is. The War Report. The War Room will be live with the North Meets South Cipher. You know what I mean? I got Jonesy, speaking of which, my man just DM'd me, said he's not feeling too well. He's been throwing up this morning, but he's hoping that he's going to recover for 6 p.m. We got Jonesy tentatively coming through. We got Maloney from the 6. We got Why Not Sizzle from VA. You know, Mr. Old Man Slick, you know what I mean, on the block. And of course, we got one of ATL's finest, jack of all trades, producer, graphic artist, Mark Nash will be dropping bars. We'll be interviewing him and premiering some of his videos. So yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern time, the North Meets South Cipher inside the War Room. That's the War Report. Y'all know what it is. Salute to the whole LDBC. It's your favorite yet your most hated R fella, and I'm Gizon.
Yes, sir, man. Like my brother say, salute to my brother PGH Big Dog, main event Mark. You know what I'm saying? Supreme say we all working, man. Who got content? What content? Who got content? 503 got content, man. Salute. Hashtag usual suspects, man. Hashtag hard hitters, man. Already, man. Y'all be sure to go check out Supreme Beast Boxing Talk as well. You got a great interview with Money Powder. You know what I'm saying? And he also got one coming up with DeMarcus Chop Corley. And we also have an interview with DeMarcus Chop Corley on Stay Ready Boxing TV as well, man. So like I said, you can go in the archives, man. Check that out if you haven't done so already, man. And we're going to keep working, man. Keep leaving a stain on your brain, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that, man. Be on the lookout, man. We definitely going to be coming to y'all with more and more content throughout the month of March. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be talking about these fights, man. I got some interviews on the come up that I haven't even talked about shit, man. But be on the lookout, man. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all, man. We got some more coming. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that, man. H-Town for real, man. It's your boy 503 Line. Check it out, man. And I'm Get Zone, man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Big A-Leaf drip. Getting ready for the weigh-ins. R.I.P. Nip, yeah. We Nipsey Blue today, man. You know my favorite color red. But today we Nipsey